We're Tim and Mindy, and welcome to our channel.
Nice to be back with you this week. We have another Trader Joe's haul in store for you. To get us started, we'd like to feature a couple of highlights that we're going to look at. We have some nice sparkling waters for the summertime, very refreshing. And we're going to talk a little bit about a new cheese that could go well with it. And then also we have a nice recipe we're going to feature later on, as well as a couple nice new things in frozen, including a very summer refreshing dessert. So we'll look forward to those highlights. And to get us started, let's start with the sparkling water.
You like this one, the Gerolsteiner. You like it for the taste. It does have extra minerals in it, which is good for leg cramps, which I tend to get in the summertime. This really helps with that. Sometimes I'm cheap and we'll go for this one instead. It doesn't have the minerals in it, but it has the nice sparkle. And what do you do with that sparkle?
So in the summertime, these are good just by themselves, very refreshing. Once in a while, if you want a little pizzazz, sometimes I've added my favorite pineapple juice. I know we've talked about that in an earlier video. And sometimes I'll throw these in. They're not Trader Joe's items, but just for that summer sparkle once in a while, some light Crystal Lights, especially with WW, they don't add to the points. Either way, these make a nice summer drink. And to go with it, we have a brand new item, the shredded pizza seasoned Toscano cheese. Now, I'm a fan of Toscano anyway, so I'm looking very forward to trying this. And you have some thoughts on this.
I'm going to try the 2-ingredient dough. I haven't tried that one yet. It's self-rising flour and yogurt. The recipe's all over the internet. So I'm going to try that one and then use this cheese as the topper for it. Should make a really easy, simple pizza.
And that pizza, I can imagine that mineral water going really well just for that lighter but yummy summer light dinner type thing or light lunch. It'd be really good. So very good. We have also some tea concentrate.
This has become a regular in our house. I have it all the time.
I know we talked about it before, but it is amazing. So if you haven't tried it yet, definitely go down there before it runs out and get it. I know, I think I mentioned this before, but a 1/4 cup will go a long way. Fill the rest in a 2-cup beaker with regular spring water, and you've got a beautiful glass of iced tea in the summertime. So either way with this pizza, you could go sparkling water or the iced tea ideas. So both would make a nice summer.
True, that would make a sparkling tea too, wouldn't it?
Yes, and it actually could. Yes, good point on that. So if you want to try that, there's another way to take it.
Now, it was Taco Tuesday, and we've already used it up, but this was our favorite. I had mentioned it in the last haul. I take the chicken that's already cooked, shred it down, cook it in this, and then put it in the corn tortillas that we had left over from last haul that I put in the air fryer. Little cheese. It makes a very inexpensive point-wise dinner, and we pair it with the fat-free beans. These beans, if you haven't had them, are amazing. I add a little water to them to make them more liquidy or softer, but they still have the whole beans in it. It's not like one smashed consistency. There's actually texture to it.
What are the grams of fat in that?
And the grams of fat are 0.
Yeah, I love that. Those are one of my, and I'm not normally a canned bean guy. I love my homemade beans, and she makes some good ones. But if you're going to have something low point, man, that is one of the best canned beans I've ever had. It's so good. It's got some whole ones in it as well as the smash, so it makes it pretty authentic when you have them.
Do you want to stay with dinners and maybe go through some of our frozen goodies?
Sure. Yeah, frozen has been good lately. We had mentioned last week some of the Indian food with the low points. This is another find. This is called butter chicken with basmati rice. For this whole box on WW, it's 7 points.
Right.
And
so that's another really great meal to throw in when it's too hot to heat up your kitchen.
Another thing's a brand new item.
This one's new.
And buffalo style chicken poppers. I know we've heard a lot of good about this. I'm looking very forward to giving them a try.
Everyone that's tried them says they are amazing. They are higher on the points if you're doing WW, so it may have to be some weekly points, or if you have a really 0 point day, might be a treat. But from everything people have said, this was amazing. They keep going back for more.
I had a couple friends tell me that this was worth the extra weekly points.
Yes.
So looking forward to working that one in for sure. Another nice option in the frozen for WW especially is this turkey bolognese sauce. I've passed it up quite a few times, but I've had it in a demo. It's excellent. And
oh, don't you miss the demos? I
do
miss trying
miss
things
the
at Trader
demos.
Joe's. I understand why, but I do miss it.
I so do. And so tonight we're going to actually have this. It's low on points in WW. A half a cup serving, which is about a third of this box, is 4 points. And going along with it, we have some zucchini.
It's these zucchinis. Trader Joe's has the individually kind of local grown zucchinis right now. And I have a spiralizer that I got. I think this one was from Bed Bath & Beyond. They also have it on Amazon. So you can just make noodles with this rather than have the whole big spiralizer taking up room in your kitchen. It makes nice noodles, and we're going to top that with the Parmesan cheese, which is 1 point for 2 tablespoons, 5 points for a complete meal, and then we maybe have a salad on the side or something else. We'll see how that goes.
So if you're in the mood for Italian and it's low points, head on down to your local Trader Joe's for sure. This is an excellent option there.
Of course, we always have our regular bananas.
Yeah.
They are 19 cents. We use them in the morning for a quick run out the door with our coffee. We've used them for yonanas that we've talked about before, making little ice creams for the evening because it is definitely hot here.
And then those bananas for the ice cream, if you let them ripen a little bit, it really comes out smooth, almost like a banana sherbet. It's we'll feature them quite regularly. They're just part of our staple right now.
Part of our regular haul. We have another new item, and it's the olives. I'm sure most of you remember the little green package of
One
olives.
of my favorites.
This is a new one. This is the Kalamata olives. It is 2 points for the package, but oh, what it would do to add to a salad or to add to a real quick lunch on the go.
Yeah, in fact, on Weight Watchers, the points.
It was 2. It's 2 points for the
For
package.
the whole package. It's basically a package is a serving, 60 calories for the whole package. And I know with the green ones, I'm looking forward to trying this. It was an excellent little snack, a handful of olives. I've even taken them hiking and up into the mountains, and I was all of a sudden kind of popular on our little snack breaks there with that.
It doesn't have a lot of liquid in there, which makes it nice, so you're not getting liquid kind of scared of it coming out of the package.
Yeah, that's outstanding, though.
Another snack we have is our kettle corn. You can see I already got into it. I do like this one. It's the light kettle corn. It does have the sugar in it though, so you get that sweet crunch. It is in individual packages. It keeps it kind of contained so you don't just sit there mindlessly eating. You know what you're eating. Sometimes I'll take half of it for lunch and then save the other half for when I come home from dinner and just have that last little snack before I go to bed.
Then you have a really favorite seasonal fruit in right now.
Oh
Tell
my
us
goodness,
about those.
these just came in this week. These are the berry cherry plums. I don't know if you've ever had them. This year, again, the stone fruit is amazing this year.
Really is.
These are really sweet. They're yummy. It's so funny. The front of it says this fruit contains a pit. Where have we gotten where we even have to warn that plums have pits? But anyways, this is a beautiful, beautiful, yummy, sweet fruit.
Sure is.
You can tell I've already gotten into it already.
Now, is everything? Oh, I almost forgot about the vinegar.
This one I had a person in Tulsa tell me about one time. They take cantaloupe and cut it up and then drizzle balsamic vinegar over it. I would have never done that. I do it now. I just did it with the Sweet Kiss cantaloupe from Trader Joe's. That Sweet Kiss cantaloupe is available in California. It is super, super, super sweet. So when you have that with the tang of the balsamic, I did not notice a difference between this big one that Trader Joe's has and the ancient one. Quite often the ancient one is a little sweeter, but this did just fine for me, especially for how much balsamic I use. It made a nice snack.
Yeah, definitely. And I tried that Sweet Kiss melon myself. That was very good. Very refreshing on a hot day. The seasonings I'm looking at, is that part of the recipe?
It is, but it's also kind of a add-on too, in that I never buy broth. I forget to get it, and these two seasonings have been my saver. I take a little bit of the vegan chickenless seasoning, a little bit of the, let me get it right, the mushroom unami. Between the two of those and water, it tastes like I have broth, and that way I don't have to have broth sitting in my refrigerator, sitting in my pantry. These two take care of it. This is one that's just a staple in our house, the 21 Seasoning Salute. We've used that in our salad dressings. If something I tasted and it's like, it needs something extra, it's the 21 Seasoning Salute. I add a little bit of that, and it seems to add that balance of flavor that you need.
Fantastic. I know it comes out good in that salad dressing as well as the other foods. We've got also, going back to frozen, we did not want to forget dessert in all of this before we get into the recipe.
True.
And we have two in our table here, one's an old standby, one's brand new. We both found them both at Trader Joe's. The organic mango chunks has been there. I've often gotten the regular mango chunks.
But the reason I bought the organic this time is they were out of the regular. So I swear everyone is going for the frozen fruit right now.
Yeah, with the hot days upon us, this is so good just in a bowl. It's interesting how you'll get different textures. Some are completely frozen, others are kind of partially, and very good just for that little fruit snack. If you want a healthy fruit cool snack, feeling like you had something in the summer. If you want to go a little more decadent, brand new in Trader Joe's right now is the matcha green tea ice cream. I haven't even tried this yet. I know I love green tea, and I love green tea ice cream I've had before. So I'm looking very forward to giving this a try. It's probably not going to be point friendly. So
I'm leaving that one for him. There's other things I want to spend my points on.
Yep, I got to work that out of the weekly points in small amounts once in a while. But it is definitely worth a try, I feel.
He does love his ice cream.
I do like my ice cream, that's for sure. So it looks like we're up to the recipe. Maybe tell us about some of the things going in that.
We are. As I've mentioned before, I take chicken breast, I boil up a whole bunch until it's all cooked, then I shred it or cube it and freeze it. It makes very easy meals, so this meal is going to be easy again. I have my clove garlic. We like fresh garlic over any of the canned or jarred or frozen.
And TJ sells that by the clove, so it's very nice.
It makes it easy because I can get one clove and keep them fresh, because if I get them too many of them, they shrivel up in my drawer, and I don't like that. This again is a dump soup, so I have my chicken in there. I'll have some cut up onions. The onions are sweet again. This is our salsa verde. It is a mild chili salsa.
Yeah, nice green, like very mild flavor.
Then we have the Great Northern beans, the pinto beans, and the canned corn. This time, since I'm going for a white chicken chili, I am going to be using the chili seasoning mix from Trader Joe's. I do love the seasonings from Trader Joe's. That will be our recipe that we have today.
Something I almost forgot in my hand just hit
Oh
it.
my goodness, we've been going through this left and right, because of course before we go to the grocery store we use it, after the grocery store we use it.
Yes, everywhere. And it's sanitizer sold at Trader Joe's, lemon and grapefruit. Right now, sometimes the alcohol supplies, from what we understand, run a little thin, so it goes from a really nice citrus fragrance to almost like a cheap tequila fragrance, but it's definitely kills those germs. It's a nice pump spray, non-aerosol, and makes your hands feel good as well as getting sanitized.
It's nice because either you can carry it in your purse, or I put it in the back pocket when I'm running around, so it's right there to grab and use.
Yeah, so almost forgot it. It was right behind, hiding behind the mineral waters here. But anyway, we've had a very, very nice haul this week. We're looking forward to trying that recipe in a few minutes. We've talked about the mineral waters, the nice refreshment, whether you have them over ice plain with a little pizzazz added to them. We highlighted also some of these frozen things that have come, old standbys as well as brand new ones. And then we're going to feature the recipe, so stay tuned.
That's our show for this week. Again, it seems like with Trader Joe's, the variety is getting a little less as summer comes in, but you know, as we get into school starting, the variety is going to grow and we'll get some new items to share. But this summer, we're going to share some tried and true and recipes along with you.
Yeah, we'll have some old faithfuls and tried there, so excellent. Well, nice being with you this week and being able to share the time. and hopefully we'll see you next week as well.
Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps us grow. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So you can see I have my garlic smushed up, my chicken all cubed up, my onions diced up. So I take my pot, give a little spray, and dump those 3 things in, and just saute them for a moment. So saute that around for a few moments, and I will be right back. So it has sauteed just for a few minutes to get a softening to the onions and the garlic. Now it's dump time. Dump in all the drained beans and corn. Making sure you get all the beans out. And don't forget the salsa verde. I use a little water in the salsa to make sure I get all of it. It's about a cup of water total, depending on how thick you like it. Put that in, put the rest of the water in. It's time for the 3 seasonings. My first one is our vegan chickenless one, about a 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of the multi-purpose unami, which is mushroom powder. And 1/2 teaspoon of the chili seasoning. You can go more if you like it spicier. As you know, I have a baby mouth with the spice. Give it a little stir. So you can add more water if you want it thinner. Depends on how you like your chicken chili. But all we have to do now is let it simmer for about 20 minutes. It's ready to go.